Hello, everyone. Welcome to our feature session number 3, Life Hacks at UW. Some of the highlights for today is friends making, on-campus dining, HFS dorms, shopping, UPass, and transportation. Fun places to visit in Seattle, and we also have some other resources such as study spots at UW, IMA, the sports center at UW, libraries, and hub games. So today is basically all you need to know about UW, all the fun things, all the important things, all the academics. Again, my name is Xinye Yu. I am an international student from Tianjin, China. I also lived in Seoul, South Korea for about 7 years. I major in linguistics and Korean. As my undergraduate degree, I just graduated from UW and I am a current UW student. So today, again, we are in our number 3 featured session, life hacks at UW. We will be talking about all the life hacks at UW and then talking about on campus, what's on campus and what's around campus. Next Tuesday, Seattle time, we will be talking about safety, health, and insurance. So again, a lot of our students is concerning about is it safe near campus? Is it safe at night? We will be talking about the safety issues near campus and how to keep you safe. We will be also talk about if you have any health issues, how to see a doctor, how to use health insurance in the USA, and how to navigate different resources and insurance that UW provides. In August 6th, we will be talking about a major and minor exploration panel. We are planning to explore a lot of majors and minors and talk about the major application. I'm planning to invite some other 学姐 and 学长, other upperclassmen, to talk about and share their own experiences. In August 13, we are talking about more than just a degree. We are talking about work eligibilities as F1 and J1 students. As an international student, we are not allowed to just find any job in the USA and just start working. We need to get it approved. If you are working on a internship while you are taking classes at UW, you will have to apply for CPT. And if you're graduated from UW and you want to start working in the USA, you will need to apply for OPT. We will be talking about what is the eligibility and how can you apply. And we will also do some on and off campus job search and talk about other job platforms, Handshake, LinkedIn, and how to shape your resume to make you an outstanding candidate for job search. So part 1, friends making. So again, I believe everyone knows how important to have friends in our lives. And especially in college, because in college, it's not only about academics. A lot of us, we are international students and we are away from home. Our families are in the other part of the world and we are alone in the USA. So it's especially important to have friends and support systems in our life, in our college life. I believe life in the college is like this 3 triangle. So there is the academic part. Of course, this is college. You will need to study. You will need to, find a job later. But there's also the social life. You will want to make friends, socialize with people, with your professors, and do some networking. And then there's a self-exploration part of the college life. You want to explore what's your true interest and learn besides the academic knowledge and learn some other skills that will come handy in life. So I believe friends making is a huge part, and I wanted to introduce some of our resources that we have, and it's a good opportunity for you guys to make friends. So first, you might have heard about registered student organizations. It's called RSOs. It's also another name for student clubs. So for Oh, sorry. Okay, let me give you co-host.
Chốt cái đó lại đi, xong rồi mình đẩy những cái mà nó quét xong rồi nó sẽ còn những cái an toàn mình
You
bán
don't mind
rồi.
meeting some of our students. Thank you so much. Yeah, and yeah, student RSOs is student clubs at UW. At UW, there's 1,000+ RSOs, and there's plenty of opportunity for you to explore your interests and make friends. Some of the examples that I have listed, this is just a portion of the 1,000 student RSOs, but just to give you a hint, we have Korean Student Union, this type of cultural RSOs, Japanese Student Union, Thai Student Union, TOSA, Taiwanese Youth Alliance of Pacific Northwest. We also have other more interest-driven clubs, Chinese Theater Club, 桌游社, a board game, different clubs that's oriented, the target audience is oriented for different student groups. We can take a look at our registered student organization page. Let me share the link with everyone. It's just a great opportunity for you to start exploring what are some of these student organizations that we have. So if you click that link, it will take you to this page. And there's 1,000+ RSOs, so you don't want to like look at it one by one. You can search by categories. So for example, if you want to look for more of a academic student RSO, you can check this mark and apply filters, and then there's more of an academic club. There's 103 clubs. And then if you're interested in business or engineering, they have specific clubs just for business or just for engineering students. It's a great opportunity to make friends and get to know each other. Get to know students from the same major if you are in business or engineering or environmental. There's also cultural and international, which is, I think, most common for our international students to attend. There's like African Student Association, African Students in Medicine, Black Student Union, not this one, Brain on Fire, interesting names, Chinese Student Association, Chinese Students as a Scholars Association, lots of options. So all for you to explore. And there's also other, if you're liking gaming or esports, there's a fun club such as a gaming or computer game clubs, health sciences, honors, lots of recreation, lots of option to explore. And I will recommend everyone to join student RSOs. It's a great opportunity to make friends and build a connection. Yeah, let me go back to my slide. And number 2, in our circle office, we have a program called International Welcome Program. During the International Welcome Program week, we offer various opportunities for you to get to know campus, at the same time get to know your other friends and other freshmen. So as you can see, there's a welcome tent. You can come and connect and pick up some swag. There is the graduate student day if you're a graduate student. There is Husky family reception, post-arrival resource fair, which is very important. Do come to this one. There's lots of important arrival resource. We talked about the cell phone and banking a little bit. I believe Circle will invite some of the cell phone companies and bank to the post-arrival resource fair. And then it's a great opportunity for you to get a phone card on the spot in this fair. So do come and check out this fair. And we have welcome mixer, undergraduate student day, and welcome tailgate party. I don't know if you guys are familiar with American football. Football is a huge part. It's a very famous sport in the USA, and it's a huge thing at UW. Last year, I believe, we went to UW went to the football champion league, although we lost. We got the second place, but it was still such a great honor. So every year, the first football game at UW, we do a tailgate party, which is you come to this party, you have some food, you connect with friends, and then everyone walk together and go to the football game together and cheer for the football team. So if you're interested in American sports and football, this is a great opportunity for you to check it out. And nextly, I do want to talk about Circle of Friends. Circle of Friends is another really cool program at UW. It's a place for international undergraduate as well as students interested in different cultures to come and hang out, make friends, share, learn, and get support. So every Tuesday and Friday from 6 to 8 p.m., there will be an event taking place either at Hub 141 or at usually it's at Hub 141, but sometimes it's at different location, depending what the activity is. We have done golf activity, and in those cases, we meet in the golf field. We done bowling before. In that case, we meet in the Hub Games, the bowling field. So there is a lot of fun activities associated with Circle of Friends. And we have a UW Circle calendar. Right now, there's not that much events up there, but once late August hits and September starts, there will be a lot more events updated in our UW Circle calendar. I would recommend you guys to take a look at this calendar, and whenever you're bored, take a look and see is there any fun games or fun events or academic events going on with Circle of Friends, and stop by Circle of Friends. This event is completely free, and we usually sometimes we offer free food, free boba, free snacks. So it will be very fun and just a place to hang out with friends and make friends. Let's take a look at Circle of Friends page together. Oh, where did it go? Over here. So let's put the link in the chat. This is the Circle of Friends page. So as you can see, here's me. I was a Circle of Friends program assistant, and our Catherine here with us, she was a peer advisor for Circle of Friends. But it's a really fun program, and if you are interested in volunteering or participate in Circle events, I will highly recommend you to our Circle ambassadors positions will be opening up in August. So I will highly, highly recommend you guys to check it out and apply if you're interested in joining the team. So basically, every Tuesday and Friday, we will have either an academic session or fun event. This is our schedule for last spring quarter. The schedule is not updated for the fall quarter yet, but it will be very soon. But as you guys can see, we have like a lot of academic sessions, such as like scholarship and grants, but we also have business school advising sessions, but we also have lots of fun events, such as, like bowling nights with pizza, and free bowling, picnic and friends making, tulip down trip, movie night with pizza, free pizza again, karaoke night. So I will highly recommend you guys to stay tuned for our Circle of Friends events and check out our circle calendar. For the next part, I wanted to introduce Unite UW. Unite UW is a little bit different than Circle of Friends, but it's a great program, and I really like their slogan, once united, never divided. It's a great program to build lifelong friends. Let's take a look at their website together. For Unite UW, you do need to, for Circle of Friends, is that whenever you're interested, just feel free to come to the event and leave. But for Unite UW, there is an application process. So Unite UW is a 1 quarter long program. So each quarter they take a new round of application, and then you can participate up to 2 quarters, but you do need to reapply. Oh, sorry, I just said that wrong. You can participate as a participant and apply as a facilitator, which is a volunteer. So total of 2 quarters. But for participants, you can only participate for 1 quarter. But this program entirely is a free program, and it's a great because they offer a 3-day retreat. Where did it go? Yeah, they have a retreat at Pack Forest. So it's a completely free. You will be going to a Pack Forest and live at a cabin, wooden cabin with a group of international freshmen and sophomore and junior, group of international students and domestic students just like you. And go there, and there will be lots of opportunity to connect and make friends. There is hiking, there is talent shows, there is, like some team bonding, team game. So it's a really great opportunity because I believe friends making is by shared experiences. And what Unite UW does is to create this shared experiences for everyone. So if you are meeting the same exact people every week for 1 quarter, and by the end of the quarter, you'll be good friends with this group of people. And they do have an application process. So all the people who join this program is people who is passionate in participating and in making friends. So I will highly recommend you guys to check out Unite UW as well. Let me see. I don't think their fall quarter application has opened yet, but it will be soon. And next is the Greek life. At UW, there's 60 plus fraternities and sororities. They are known as like 兄弟会 or 姐妹会 in Chinese. Sorry, I do not know how to say that in any other languages, but it's a highly social life. As a Greek life, they will place you, if you're admitted into Greek life, they will place you in a specific building that belongs to that fraternities or sororities, and they have a lot of team bonding and socialization. So some of the examples are, Pi Chi Theta. Some of these are really highly competitive Greek life sororities and fraternities. So it's important, if you're interested in this type of life, feel free to check it out. But you will be living in the building, socializing with the same group of friends every day. So it's a good opportunity to make friends. Also, if you're living in on-campus dorms, there is a lot of activities going on. So every dorm is different and every floor is different. Each floor will have our resident advisor, RAs. They will be planning different activities such as board game night, movie night, or any other, like craft night, stuff like that. It's a good opportunity to connect with your, roommates and, other friends living in the same dorm, same floor. So if you're living on campus, I will highly encourage you to check it out. There is also a living and learning community at UW. It's different among different dorms. Let me share this link and look at this. So in this, there is a section called Living and Learning. And if you click it, they have a different hall is designated for a different community. So Oak Hall is mainly for art students. So you can connect with other, painters, poets, any students that's interested in art. For business, it's McCarty Hall. If you are living in, of course, it's not like if you are English major or you are a bio major, you can still live in McCarty Hall. It's not limited to business students, but a huge portion of business students will be living in McCarty Hall. So it will be a great opportunity to connect with our business students. Engineering major is Maple Hall. Global Experience is Poplar Hall. All these hall are on-campus dorm names. Honors are Terry Hall. Pre-Health are Elder Hall. So if you haven't selected your dorm and you're a part of living learning community. No, actually, if you said yes to living and learning community, HFS will put you at the preferred dorm. So never mind, you don't need to worry about that part. Part 2, we will be talking about dining. A fun part. At UW, there's lots of dining halls. There's a local point. There's a pizza place. And there's a market called District Market. There's a more of a fancier version of restaurants that you can spend your dining money on called Cultivate. Local points are center table are more of a common, like what people think dining hall as. So if you go in, there's different food court. You swipe your Husky card and you will buy your food. And they also have other, like on-campus cafe, Starbucks, this type of places, you can also spend your dining money. If you're living on campus, you are required to purchase dining, on-campus dining. If you are living with UW HFS halls, you will be choosing between level 1 and level 6. I will highly, highly recommend everyone to start with lower levels. So level 1, level 2, or level 3, do not buy the level 4 and up levels because you do not know how much money you're gonna spend on dining. If you don't spend it, the money for fall quarter will roll over to winter quarter, and the money for winter quarter will roll over to spring quarter. However, the money will disappear at end of spring quarter if you do not spend it. So make sure you do not charge too much money into your dining plan. And this is the money for per quarter. So if you choose level 1, you will be charged this amount, $1,195 per quarter. So it will be charged in October. In fall quarter, you'll be charged. In winter quarter, you'll be charged in spring quarter. In most cases, I think level 1 to 3 is a good amount for our international students. And if that's not enough, you can also always charge more money to your account, but you cannot get money out of your account. So this is our resident dining program by HFS. Let me share this link as well. Oh, if you're living on apartment, your dining plan looks a little different. Your dining plan is much lower. Your dining plan is, you can make a payment of $200 if you are living in an apartment. but you cannot do this if you're living in HFS student halls, such as like Elder Hall, McCarty Hall, Oak Hall. So I put the link in the chat. Feel free to explore this website and learn about all the dining options on campus. Local point is people usually go to local point if you are living in West Campus. And people goes to center table if you are living in North Campus. But besides the dining halls, there's also, food court, pizza place, cafe, Starbucks. So in the street market, so you will have lots of options for you to spend your dining hall money. And next, here we will be talking about off-campus dining. So we just talked about what's available on campus in our on-campus dining halls, but there's also lots of off-campus dining options. So this is our campus. If you are living in North Campus, you will be living, let me make it larger. You'll be living over here. If you are living in West Campus, you will be living over here. So this is Lander, this is Elder. And over here, there is a long street called University Avenue. We call them Ave. And some people also, it's also the U district. So people also call this region U district. There is lots of dining options. There's a Korean food, Chinese food, Taiwanese food, lots of Japanese food, lots of options, Thai food, lots of options in this street. So don't worry about not being able to find good food. There is another region called University Village. It's in this area. It's a very large shopping malls and dining restaurants. So lots of options. So don't worry about not being able to have good food. There's lots of good Asian food, and there's also a lot of Middle Eastern food as well. There is also some big markets located near campus. The closest market is besides the district market, UW markets. There is H Mart over here in this region. And H Mart is a Korean grocery market. So it has everything that you look for a Korean meal. They also make like kimbap, those like, like pre-made, not like pre-made, like bentos. Those like you can grab and go foods. So they have like fried chicken, kimbap, different like things that you can grab. It's very easy. And there's a Safeway. It's a big American market over here in this region, and you can buy basically anything that you need. Like shampoos, food, towels, anything you need, you can buy it at Safeway. There's another big market called QFC. It's in this region. QFC also shares lots of good food and lots of options for other items as well. Trader Joe's, there's another American market located in this region. Yeah, the reason I'm telling you all this is that don't worry, there's lots of food and lots of markets. So don't worry about eating and you're buying daily life items. It's very easy to grab and go. And part C, housing. I wanted to share because a lot of times I think we take granted of HFS health. There's lots of ways, lots of opportunity that HFS health are offering, and I wanted to share how to make the most out of HFS health. So first of all, they have a residential community. You will have access to your resident advisor, RAs. They are such a great resource for personal and academic support. So do attend their floor meeting, and if your RAs are planning events, you can come to the events to connect with both your peers and your RAs together. And there's lots of community events on campus. There's movie nights, game nights, cultural celebrations. There's sometimes a concert located near the hub lounge. So do attend those events, go with your friends, socialize with people. It's a huge bonus. And do come to our circle, UW Circle events as well. A lot of our events are hosted in the evening time. So no one class is overlapping with our event time. And if you are living on campus, it's very convenient for you to come and go. So do take advantage of the location, and HFS Hall do have study rooms and fitness. Some HFS halls have fitness center. So do use all those information, and I have a link for different resources at different hall. So this is the link. So if you go to this link, you can see that different hall have a different, different facilities. Like Hensey Hall have lounges and pianos. Hall has a cultivate restaurant and fitness center. Older Hall has a cafe. Lander Hall has like a desk that receive all the mails and packages. Mochona has a ice cream shop underneath. I used to live in Mochona, and it's a very nice hall. Maple Hall has an Area 01. It's a game center that you can play ping pong, play games, play like pool. It's a very fun community center. McCarty has the mill, makerspace. McMahon has the 8 and a fitness room. Oak Hall has a cafe and district market. So different hall has different facilities that come with it. So make sure you make the most out of your HFS halls. And you can also click inside and check out the information. And next, if you attended our circle kickoff, we already shared this link once, but if you haven't, I wanted to share this link one more time with everyone. We have prepared a packing list. The first list is by HFS. It's like what can't you bring, what you can't bring to your HFS hall. And the second link is what you should bring. And HFS, if you haven't already saw a picture of HFS, they have a 3D option for you to explore. They have a 3D YouTube channel for HFS. So just Google UW HFS YouTube, and then you can see what it look like inside the dorms. HFS do not offer sheets, polo, comforter. It do come with like a desk, chair, and a bed and mattress. So some of the students ask, should I bring comforter? Should I bring pillow? We do not encourage you to bring it. You can buy it. You do need to buy it yourself, but you can buy it online and ship it to your dorm. So one of the examples that you can use is a website called Dormify. It's just an example. You don't have to use this website. You can use Amazon, you can use any other, any other websites and just ship it. You can use Taobao Haiyun. It's all up to you. It's your freedom. You can ship it to your dorm. But please do know that HFS only receive packages starting 7 days before your move-in date. So the first move-in date for this year is September 17th. So do not mail your packages before September 10th. So if your packages arrive before September 10th, it will be returned because there won't be anyone to receive your package, and it might be lost, it might be returned, we don't know. So we do not recommend you to send your package way too early. And next, let's talk about shopping. We just talked about we recommend you to buy it online. There is also the option for you to buy it in person as well. At Target, there is a Target 2 Link station away at Westlake Station. But it's easier if you ship it to your dorm because you will have to carry everything and take the link or take the Uber back to your dorm. But if you come and you don't have anything, you need something urgent, there is an option to go to all of these markets and just buy everything and just, bring it back to your dorm. It's very easy. So Target, Walmart, Safeway, all these are huge supermarkets. There is supermarkets at U District. Target at U District is closed, but Safeway is at U District. And QFC is at University Village, but QFC, I don't think QFC has a pillow and comforter. So I do recommend you guys to buy the comforter, pillows, everything like that online and just have them ship it to your dorm. Amazon is very quick. If you have their Prime, they usually take them 2 days, 2 or 3 days to ship. IKEA can be also fast as well, so don't worry. The mailing system is slower than some countries in Asia, but they do arrive within a week, so don't worry too much about it. And as a student, a lot of times our students don't know we get student discounts. So if you Google Amazon Prime student, you can get a free 6 months trial. You will get a discount if you buy Prime, and then you will get a free 6 months Prime, if I understand correctly. Yeah, Prime delivery, video, Amazon Music, Prime delivery. So they have 1-day delivery, they have same-day delivery, they have 2-hour grocery delivery. So the delivery is very fast. So don't worry about buying things online or buying things in person. And we have a things called education. There is Apple Education, Lenovo Education. If you haven't buy your laptop yet and you're looking to buy like an iPad or laptop, you can click Apple Education and log in using your UW email, and you will get a student discount. So yeah, sometimes they will give you a free AirPods or Apple Pencil, depending on what their current events are. But usually Apple Education is a little bit cheaper compared to just go to the Apple store and buy it in person. There is also an Apple store in University Village, so it's very nearby. It's around this area. And not only Apple, many other computer companies also offer the educational pricing as well. Lenovo offer it. Best Buy, it's a huge tech shop, education. So all the electronic services usually have an educational pricing. So if you decided to buy a laptop, buy a small tablet or anything like that, feel free to check out the education price and buy it with a student discount. Another thing that I wanted to add to the shopping part is textbook, because at some point we all have to do some textbook shopping. And textbook in the US is very expensive. Typically, a new textbook costs you around $100 to $300. And sometimes some courses require you to buy some software alongside with it. So if there's some required software purchase, do buy the software and then buy the required textbook. But if not, you can just you just need a textbook. You do not need to any software, any other services. You can buy used textbook or you can rent the textbook. Because the textbook in the USA is so expensive, Amazon rentals they have never mind, sorry. They used to offer book rentals, print book rentals, but now I think they only offer e-textbook rentals at Amazon. But if you have like a tablet or iPad and you can use a e-textbook, you can rent using Amazon book rental as well. You can also go to used textbook and buy some used textbook. You can also check out the hard copies or ebook copies from UW libraries. There's also printing stations around campus if you feel like it's easier to print out the textbook. It's cheaper to print it out. You can check out the hard copy and print out the information you need. Some professors also will provide e-chapters, so do check with your professor and see if you really need to buy the textbook. You can also download textbook, e-textbooks or PDF online, but do be aware of copyright in the US. You can only download the copies that have authorized with copyrights. Yeah. And you might be wondering where to find textbook info. If you registered a class using My Plan, you can find the textbook by clicking display. So you go to your My Plan and then click this icon, textbook display, and then you can see your textbook information like this. You can also find your textbook information using My UW. So you can go to My UW. There is a preview autumn 2024. And you can see the textbook function. And at our university bookstore, we have a huge bookstore. They not only sell new books, but they also sell used books as well. So let's say I want to buy a textbook. Office supply. Textbook. You can buy digital version at university bookstore. You can buy back used, they do buy back. So if you buy a new book or used book, and then you keep it at a really good condition, and you can sell it back to the university bookstore for less money, but you can get some of your money back. Let's say UW Seattle, select fall, and select a department. Just like a random department, Spanish. Oh, they do not have any required textbook for this one. Let's say chemistry. Begin shopping. And it will show you some of the textbooks available, and then you can either pick it up and you can have them ship it to you to your location. But usually new books are very expensive at the bookstore, so we recommend you to use the textbook if there is an option. There is also a Facebook group called, I will share the link with everyone. If you have Facebook, there is a UW textbook exchange Facebook group. It's not very active, but it can be a resource sometimes. Part 5, Husky card. Husky card look like this. So Husky card is your student card. So this won't be a Husky puppy picture. It will be a picture of you, but it will be your student ID. And Husky card is linked with 2 accounts. One account is called dining plan. The dining plan is associated with your HFS. And the other account is called Husky card account. The money is different between these 2 accounts. You can use your Husky card account money towards dining, so you can use it to buy food, but you cannot use your dining plan to buy, like Husky card account is usually used as a, if you do laundry, if you live on campus and you want to wash your clothes, you want to do laundry, you have to pay to do laundry. You have to swipe your Husky card, and the money goes out with your Husky card account. Or if you want to do some printing on campus, you want to print out, like the materials you need, you will need to spend your Husky card money to do that part. But you cannot use your dining plan money towards those type of things. But you can use your Husky card account to buy food. Does that make sense? So Husky card account covers both, but dining plan is just dining plan. That's one of the reasons I recommend everyone to buy a lower dining plan, because dining plan, you can only use it towards dining. And if you don't use up by the spring quarter, so it will be next spring for all of you, the money will not, won't give the money back to you. So make sure you keep it. Think wisely before you decide with your dining plan level. If you have already choose your dining level, don't worry, you will have a chance to change your dining level in winter quarter. If you feel like, oh, I choose level 1, but it's not enough, you can choose to higher, level 2, level 3, level 4. If you choose, level 4 and you feel like, oh, it's way too much money, I cannot spend it all, then you can lower it to level 1. Your Husky card is also used as an entrance card. You will use it to enter your dorm, your dorm building. You will use it to enter your departmental building. You will use it to enter your library. So this card is very important. You will also use it when you are taking a bus or link rail. It's a transportation card. You can also use it towards boats, ferries, fast ferries, water taxis as well. There's lots of usage for this card. So Husky card is very important once you arrive in the USA. And you might be wondering, what is the link rail that you're talking about? In the Seattle, there is only one line. You can call this link rail. We call this link rail. You can also call it subway, but a majority of this rail is on the ground. It's not below the ground. So SeaTac Airport is one station, and University of Washington is another station in this rail. So if you don't want to take any Uber or Lyft from the airport, Link Rail is the best way for you to get to campus. So you will take the rail from SeaTac Airport, and then you will take it to, do not get off at University of Washington. Get off at U District if you are living on campus. U District is the closest station to on-campus dorms. And also check with the RSOs. Sometimes RSOs, especially the Chinese RSOs, offer airport pickup. So check with them and see if they offer any airport pickups. And I also heard that this link rail is extending. So the last station won't be in Northgate. It's still working on it, but if they finish on time by September, they should have an extended line that goes to Linwood. So you will have a couple more stations. But currently, this is how the link rail looks like. And there's lots of fun places to visit in Seattle. I recommend everyone to check it out when you arrive in Seattle. Some of the popular places are Pike Place Market, the common landmark for Seattle. There's the Glass Museum, Art Museum, Aquarium. There is a state ferry that goes to other Bremerton or Bainbridge Island in Seattle. So there's lots of options for you to go out and explore other outside of Seattle as well. And the state ferry is not covered, but your Husky card will cover fast ferries. So if you take the fast ferry during workday, it will be free. There is a Seattle Great Wheel, Museum of Flight, Kerry Park, Chinatown, Space Needle. This is Space Needle, and this is Gaswork Park. Recommend everyone to check out and think ahead on where you want to visit, because once the class starts, life gets very busy at UW. So make sure when you first come to UW, explore the campus, explore Seattle. And lastly, part 6, we have other resources. First of all, at UW, there is lots of libraries available at UW. There is, I think, 17 libraries. And Scott is a great website for you to find study places. So let me share the link in our chat. So you can see that the Scott shows which place is currently closed. Right now it's summer, so and it's night, of course, majority of the places should be closed. But in the daytime, you will see that a lot of them are open, and then they tell you how many seats. They tell you the hour, they tell you the tech, they tell you the food, and then you can find where you want to go, and you can also book seats using Scott. So it's a very fun website, and it's a great way for you to explore campus, because they show you pretty much everything, all the little buildings, all the little cafes on campus. Recommend everyone to check it out. And UW libraries offer a great online library. So if you go to libraries, you can log in using your MyUW account. And you can search pretty much all the books in the world and all the articles in the world, and then it should pop up. If it doesn't exist in this library search, you can reach out to UW library and request this specific book. UW libraries will purchase the book and send it to you, or they will work with other libraries to get the book to you. Sometimes, if you're looking for like a certain chapter of a book, and the book is in another, for example, in a New York University library, you can reach out our library, and then they will reach out to the New York libraries, and then they can scan the book and send you the scanned version as well. It's very convenient, especially if you're looking to do some research. It's a very good database. And at UW libraries, it also have a study space. And you can reserve a study space. So if you have a group project or if you are Seattle, oh, I clicked the wrong one. I need to click in person. Oh, they have appointments to discuss with the library staff to explore resources for research topic and source, but you can also reserve the study rooms using this part. I think majority of the time, students tend to go to Odegaard Library, so you can reserve the rooms. It shows you like which room is available for reserve, and you can reserve it and then go there to study or do some teamwork with your friends. And at IMA is another place at UW. It's the sports center at UW. As you guys can see, there's lots of options. It has climbing center. It has other like hiking and adventure program. It has, roller skating. It has massage clinic. It has yoga, different things. It has golf. It has personal training. So has swimming pool. So recommend you guys to check it out if you guys are interested in sports. And lastly, there is lots of fun places on campus. There is, bowling station on campus. There's hub games. There's esports arena, gaming lounge. There's pool. There's board game. There's lots of places to explore. I recommend everyone to check it out. Hub games. And at the mill, you can make. This is Area 01. It's also a game center. But at the mill and the 8, you can work, you can use it for free if you are UW students, and then you can create your own projects, items. They have 3D printer, sometimes they offer other like sewing machine. They have lots of workshops and tools for you to use. So if you are interested in crafting, the mill or the 8 is a great option for you to explore. They have metal shop, wood shop, lots of other tools and items. And that's pretty much it for our session. So this is our featured session number 3. I recommend you to check out our weekend activities and our core sessions. And next week, we will be talking about safety near campus, how to keep you safe, is it safe, what happens, and health, how to, if you get sick, what to do, where to go, and insurance. So yeah, recommend you guys to check this out. And I hope to see you guys next week.